let's look at adding real numbers together. Oh, I have to duck a little bit. But instead of doing so much graphing here, I'm going to come up with some rules for addition and subtraction. And we're going to use something called an additive inverse. This, a negative quantity 4 is asking what is the opposite of 4 on the number line. It's a negative 4. So let's take a, I have to duck, something's coming. Alright, now in our next example here, we're going to get a negative, the quantity a minus 3. This is asking what is the opposite of negative 3 on the number line. It's 3. So let's use this idea when we're adding and subtracting real numbers, and I'll show you where it is used. Now I want to establish some rules involving adding and subtracting of real numbers. One of the rules is if the signs are the same, just add the numbers and put the common sign. So here's a real easy one. We have 5 plus 3 equals 8. Now, here's another one, a negative 2 plus a negative 6. I better duck here. The signs are the same. So add the numbers and put the common sign, which is in this case is a negative. So we get negative 8. Now what if the signs are different? If the signs are different, we got to do something different. We're going to use the additive inverse to rewrite the last part of this problem here and to change it to an addition problem. So we'll get 5 plus a negative 4. Now if the signs are different, subtract the numbers and put the sign of the larger number, in this case it's 5, or the larger absolute value of the two numbers, which is 5, and it will have a plus with the 1 there. Here in the second case, we're just going to get two numbers that are both positive, so we come out with 5. In the last case, the signs are different, so we'll get 4, because it's positive 4 because the 6 is plus a positive. And negative 10 plus 7, we'll get a negative 3. You subtract them and then put the sign of the larger number. So we'll get a negative 3. So there's a problem here when the signs are different. Okay, now we can rewrite this problem here using the additive inverse, the second part of it there, change it to an addition problem. Now the signs are the same. So we add the two decimals together and put the common sign, which is negative. So we get negative 1.5. The next case, the signs are different. So we subtract the numbers, get 5.1, and then we'll put the negative sign that came from the 6.2 with our answer. So we get negative 5.1, because that's the larger of the numbers. The next case here, if you change this to addition problem, we'll get all positive numbers, and we'll get 12.5 as our final answer. So those are a couple of rules that we can go by when we're not graphing the problem. A negative 1/4 plus a 2/4. Now the signs are different, so you subtract them, and the largest of the two numbers that we're adding together is 2/4. So we'll put it's a positive 2/4, so we put that with our answer, we get 1/4. In the next case, we're going to get a situation where we have two negatives, so you just add the numbers and put the common sign negative with it. This one here, the signs will be different. So we'll subtract the 6 1/7 from the 8 3/7, and we'll put a negative sign because 8 3/7 is larger. So we'll get negative 2 2/7 as our answer. I think I hear some kind of vehicle coming along. Oh, it's Newton, and he's driving his car here, and he's passing over a problem here that contains 3 integers. Now, let's just take them two at a time here. How about the 9 plus the negative 6? Oops, got duck. Now, the signs are different, so you subtract them and put the sign of the larger number, so you get a 3 plus our 3 that's outside the brackets, and you'll get 6 as your answer. So let's see what our next surprise is. Again, Newton driving over a problem that contains 3 integers. Let's take the first two. The signs are different. You subtract the 3 from the 8, and then put the negative sign from the 8 with it, and so you'll get a negative 5. And now you have a negative 5 plus a negative 1. The signs are the same, so you'll get a negative 6 as your answer. Now here comes, looks like Hilbert on his motorcycle. Let's see what his problem is. Okay. Notice that all 3 of these are negative. So we could just add them together, but we'll take them 2 at a time. And so the negative 2 plus the negative 3 is just going to give us a negative 5. Plus the negative 7. Again, we have 2 signs the same. So we add the 5 and the 7 together, 12, and put a negative. We got one more problem to do, I think, here. Hilbert's going to display it for us. A negative 6 plus a negative 3 plus 2. Now, take the first two, a negative 6 and negative 3. They have the same sign, so add them together and put a negative sign with it. And so we'll get a negative 9 plus the 2 outside the brackets. And the signs are different now, so you subtract the 2 from the 9 and put a negative with the 7, because the 9 is larger than the 2. Actually, we're looking at the absolute value of the 2 numbers without the sign when we do this. Thank you.